Hello? 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 Are we live? So we're doing a live stream because we're going to be playing 2K.
1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And for the year, this will give them win number 6.
Hello.
And they meet just twice. So
Since we're already almost finished with this game,
So on the floor for San Antonio.
we're going to do another game. Just
And it's Wilson in at the center, locking down the middle. The three is up. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Back to Mitchell. Step back shot. Deflected. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Sends it home from three-point land.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Off the mark there with a three. Puts up a deep three. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this...
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP.
It's not rocket science, JQ.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do...
There he is, man's a mythical legend.
Feeling you, MP.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. But now let's go courtside with Jennifer Key.
MP, you guys are going up against one of the most...
In check.
Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayden Pritchard out there with Brown. And it's Green. And it's Kada in at the... And for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Here we go. Morant is up. There we Castle. And there's Harper. And it's Wilson in at the power forward. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season.
Green. Give me a treat.
Expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself. Being a player on the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message, and boy, has it been heard.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently. A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers... You can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Wilson. Pointers right on target. Wilson's got 9 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. So the defense caved out. He's a
How is that a charge?
It's a way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Brown, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked out with that.
And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Kada. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
A shot by Wilson, no good. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Brown, he hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, Green, after the missed 3 from Wilson. Pocket 6. Brown, the pass to Gonzalez. No good on the 3. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Wilson. Sinks the triple. Wilson's got 15 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Give me.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Launches a 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gonzalez in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Oakley's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Harper. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Isaiah Joe in for John Morant.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Jalen Brown. The last 10 or so games,
Yes,
been
some of them.
remarkable. He's averaging 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the D's got a little bit last year defending the triple.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pritchard with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From past the arc.
Green.
And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Wilson. Wilson's got 26 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pritchard against Wilson. Pass to Spencer. Upside Brown.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time zone.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Sam Hauser and Spencer in at the point.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Spencer. No one near him. That misses off the backboard. Outside Wilson. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Hauser. Weber a screen. Fires the three. Hauser misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now picking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Oakland. Harper comes in for Morant, and it's Morant in for Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that one.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Spencer. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shots good by Wilson.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Brown. Here's Gonzalez. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gonzalez has got 5 points now in the quarter. The shot by Wilson, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brown wide open. He fired. That 3 off the mark. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Magic.
I like their
Green.
aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Outside, Green. Nailed from 3-point land. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
3-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wilson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Wilson. A fadeaway. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the Spurs another 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. On the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Gassol's checked in. Here's Brown. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And San Antonio shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Shots good by Wilson.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Cato. And here is Brown. And they get it. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. That will count. Oh, and he just not taking the
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they drink, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum line. There's the defensive shot.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Boston Celtics.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Doctor. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
These two guys we thought they'd bring in tonight, it has been brought, playing with no feet.
And that concludes...
The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from Wilson.
Well, with the double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might like to lighten the load on him in the second half.
We've got Morant. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Wilson. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Harper in at the small forward. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempt, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Brown the pass to Green. Back to Brown. Wilson with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. There's Brown with the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Brown's got 7. And so Morant will bring it up for the Spurs. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said one thing I heard is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Gonzalez passes to Green. Shoots over Morant. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Outside, Gonzalez. Pass to Green. Back to Gonzalez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Wilson. Lets it go from deep. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wilson.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pritchard passes to Queta. On the wing, Green. Pass to Pritchard. To end the run. Wilson grabs the board.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's a rough shooter.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
For Boston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's good, 2 points. Pritchard's got 8 points. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 18-7 run. Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Look, this guy is clearly on the heat of the deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it.
Brown outside. No good with the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Boston shooting around 24%. Not a big showing here. Wilson with the block. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Trains it from beyond the arc. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get even points, where they just jump in. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Gonzalez. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside Wilson. Beyond the arc. And good. It's it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the left wing. Pritchard from outside. Good on the triple. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Here's Wilson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Drops in the tray. Pritchard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Celtics. Here's Wilson. And good. There's another.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback. Policy coach trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. There's nothing more important in the league than with those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Right now for the Celtics. Out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Green. And it's Queta in the center, walking down the middle.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
A shot by Wilson, no good. Over in the corner, Brown. Wilson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Over in the corner, Brown. Offline with his 3. outside Wilson. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And boy, he's really integral, dominant performance last game.
If you like today's stream, like and subscribe for more streams like this. Bye.